Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be showing us how to cut the different sizes of Swiss lace when you want to ventilate a closure. Now if you watched my last video, I started by introducing the accessories you'll be needing as a beginner if you want to learn the skill of hair ventilation. So, and I told us that the videos will be in series so that it will be understandable, because we'll be taking it step by step since it's a tutorial for beginners. So in today's video, I'll just show you how to easily cut the different sizes. We'll cut for 2 by 4 size of closure today. You can use the same size, you can use the same method to cut the 2 by 6, the 4 by 4, the 5 by 5, and so on. But I will show us how to cut 13 by 4 and 13 by 6 in my next video. So let's get started. So for this one, I'll be needing just the measuring tape and the scissors, and of course the Swiss lace that we are to cut. So this is it. Now if you open the Swiss lace, you find out that the Swiss lace has tiny cells. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it now? See, they are very tiny. And that's the reason why after ventilating a closure, it will look as if the hair is growing out from your scalp, because of this, the tiny effect of the Swiss lace. So I will show you how to. You don't just cut randomly. You have to cut it such that after making your closure, it will look beautiful. So let's cut. So this, if you look at the hole here, I have vertical lines running this way. Vertical lines running this way. So it's advisable that if you want to cut your Swiss lace, you cut along that vertical line. So we are going to have a straight path, a straight cut. It will not be zigzag at all. So now to cut the 2 by 4 size for Swiss lace, simply take your measuring tape. You take your measuring tape. Now, because we are cutting 2 by 4, 2 by 4 means that the length is going to be 4 inches. The length is going to be 4 inches, while the breadth, or you say the width, is going to be 2 inches. So you have it 2 by 4. So to that effect, we will be measuring for the length. We are going to measure 6 inches. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. We are going to measure 6 inches. The reason why you'll be measuring 6 inches is we are going to trim this very size of net after cutting it out from this main fabric. We are going to trim it, and we also fold, or we also hem at the end of it, the edges. So you need extra inches to fold, as well as extra inches for where the closure will end. I don't know if you understand. So if I'm to cut 6 inches, and I take half an inch to sew it at this down part of it. Now let's say half inch is out. I'll be left with 5.5. This 5.5 will give me the effect that after ventilating for 4 inches, I will have 1.5 inches extra space at the beginning of the closure. Most times, if you look at closures that are being ventilated, you will see that you have extra inch or inches at the beginning of the closure that you actually trim off when you want to start wearing the wig. So that is the essence of the extra inches I will be adding. So here I'll mark it. This is 6 inches. I have it here. But what I like to do first is I'll measure the width. So now measuring the width, I'm supposed to measure 2 inches for the width. But instead of 2 inches, I'll be measuring 3 inches. As I explained earlier for the length, I have to sew the two sides. So I'll be using half an inch this side to sew it, half an inch this side to sew it, so that I'll be left with 2 inches after sewing the edges. I hope you understand. So if I'm going through this now, this is 3 inches this way. I'll just use my scissors. And follow the vertical line. I'll use my scissors to follow the vertical line where the 3 inches ends. This is 3 inches. Then I'll just come this way. And bring it out. I will follow a single vertical line. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'll follow a single vertical line so that it will be straight. I will show you how to cut it out. So I've given a mark here to show that this is 3 inches that I'll be working with. Can you see the mark I've given there? So this is 3 inches. This is 6 inches. So I'll just come this way, put my scissors here, then I'll just give it that line. So this is what I have: 6 inches length and 3 inches width. So let's cut it out now. So if I to cut it out, so following that straight line we talked about here, and you see I'm following a straight line. So you will just continue from that straight line to cut. You just continue from the straight line to cut. Don't be in a hurry. So here we are this way. So I'll just join it here. Here we are. So this is our 2x4 Swiss lace net base. This is it. This is how it looks like. Our 2x4 size of core. Then we want to trim off the edge. So that it will give us that shape of the already customized one. So you just fold it into two like this. You see the essence of cutting it along the vertical line. So you won't have any excess or have any slanted line. See it. Then you just hold this edge. Hold one of the edge this way. Then you can trim. Just a little. Just trim out a little. A little out of it. Can you see the shape now? This is the shape. So you will just use, this is how you fold to sew the edge. You just fold it this way. You fold it this way. Come down to this place. You fold it in. Just use half an inch to fold this way. You fold all through. What I usually do is, once I'm folding like this, I hold it down with office pin so that it will not unravel. You understand? And the best thread you can use to sew this is not your fabric thread. No, sorry, I did not show you the thread earlier. We call it nylon or transparent thread. You use it to sew this. In the next video, I will show you the thread you are supposed to use and stitch the edge of this Swiss lace. So this is how to simply cut the different sizes of your Swiss lace before you can ventilate any size of closure. You use this method to cut your 2x6, your 4x4, and the other sizes. Even the frontal um, lace is still the same size. It's still the same method. The difference is that the width is actually longer because now the width or the breadth will be 13 inches, while the length will be 4 inches for 13 by 4, and then it will be 6 inches for 13 by 6. And we all know that you have to add extra 2 inches so that you'll be able to hem and have extra excess lace at the front part of the closure. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking with me. See you in my next video where we'll be discussing how to place your Swiss lace on the mannequin head, and as well as how to start ventilating your closure. Bye.